Thursday, September 29th. Let's see, today was probably about 97 degrees. I'm going to show you my boxes that my husband got for me. I finally started planting in them. So over here I have some carrots planted a few days ago. Obviously nothing's come up yet. Then right here I have some carrots. Let's see if you can see it. That I planted in the egg carton. And I showed you that a while back, a couple other videos I'm sure. So that's just the egg carton. And I've got it in the dirt. Let me make sure I get it back in the dirt. They seem to be doing pretty good, and the egg carton's getting really mushy, so it's going to come apart really well. Hopefully they'll do really good. I've never done carrots before, so I'm kind of excited. Hopefully I'll get a lot and I'll plant some more. I'll probably go ahead and throw some more seeds in here. So over in this area I have broccoli and cauliflower. And I know those plants get kind of big, but I've seen them in the square foot garden videos with other people's videos. So what I'll probably end up doing is, hopefully if the plants do sprout and come up, I'll just spread them out a little bit more evenly in this box and just have this part of the box, those plants, and then that part, of course, carrots. Okay, so this is my next box. I have zucchini and Brussels sprouts so far. I think over in this area I'm going to probably plant more garlic, because I did find that garlic really likes to be in a shaded area, and I'll show you my garlic planter in just a moment. But right now I believe this is tomato. I don't really know because I had seeds and I don't remember. I wrote the name of the seed, but I had it on a toilet paper tissue center, and it got wet and the name went off. So I think it's a tomato. Then over here, these are my transplanted zucchini plants that were in the compost, and they kind of look like they're in shock, but hopefully they'll come back. I want at least 2 of them to grow. The other one, I don't know if it's going to grow or not. And you know what? I know it's not really the season because summer's pretty much over, and zucchini, for the most part, is a summer. But I think here in California, I found a zoning plan, and I think I can grow zucchini. I wrote it down on my notes. You can see my notes. I wrote it up there. So I think I can still grow zucchini. Okay, so over here, this box. In this area over here, I have green beans, but right now they stay in the shade. Like right now, earlier today the shade was only about right here, and now of course it's over here. And I probably should have planted them more, like probably over here. But I still have to cut this tree. Well, my husband does, I didn't do it. So he's going to cut some of this tree off. And that should give me more sun on my great square foot box here that my husband made me. So here is an update on the herb garden. See, I've got cilantro in here. And some more cilantro. Then this is basil. And it really likes to be in this bottle. It's like doubled its size. It was looking pretty sad a couple weeks ago, and I stuck it in actually a smaller bottle, this one, and it was almost getting too big for this bottle, so I got a bigger size bottle, and it really likes to be in that bottle. Then over here is a little chive. I'm hoping it'll produce and get a little bit bigger and get me some more chives. Of course, there's chive right there. And then this stuff is lemon oregano, and it is so good, and it smells like lemon. It's really, really good. Then the oregano, and of course the rosemary, which we pretty much use all the rosemary. I have another rosemary plant, but we use it in everything. It's so good. And the basil. I think for sure next time I'm going to just grow a huge thing of basil and rosemary. Right here is the garlic I was telling you about. See the shoots? Well, first I had this pot, and you probably remember from the other videos, I had it more in straight sun, and I wasn't getting anything to come up. And so I moved it over here, and a couple days after I moved it over here, all those shoots came up. There's a full head of garlic planted in there, so I don't know if I'm going to get a full head of garlic, if all the shoots are going to come up, but each one of those shoots should produce a garlic. So we'll have to see how that goes. Then over here, I'm going to show you my compost. I finally got the dirt from my neighbor I was telling you about. So he brought over 3 things of dirt in his little tractor trailer. And my husband's been working really hard down in the backyard. I'll show that in another video. So I took all the grass that he's done so far and added it to my compost piles. This one I kind of leave alone. It was my working one, but now I've got to turn it. It's going to be a while, but I have all the dirt in the middle to use, so that'll be fine. And these are my other 2 compost piles. And because I have these bags over them, or this plastic, and they do get sun for a couple hours, not as much as I'd like, but they do get sun for a couple hours. The sun's going to really cook them down. Gosh. Oh yeah. It's pretty warm down there. You can see, well, you can't really see anything, but I can feel the heat. It'd be interesting if I put like a thermometer down there. So it's cooking pretty good already. And here's the other one. And you know what, I'm going to go ahead and close this video out and go down to the bottom part of the yard and show that off a little bit. So I will see you pretty quick right in my next video. Well, I won't see you, but you'll see my garden. Have a good one.